It's all the news all the time. And there's some interesting news coming out from the Mail online today. I was looking at this and I was quite horrified and discombobulated when I was looking at it. It's this Georgia Southern graduate. She's 28 years old and she's moving her leg for the first time in almost 2 months. So she's been paralysed in hospital for 2 months and she suffered 3 strokes and a heart attack. She's 28 years old. She's had 3 strokes and a heart attack following a visit to a chiropractor. You know those videos where the girl sits on or lies down on the bench and the chiropractor comes up and does this crazy pulling motion with her head and her neck? And I was watching that thinking, Jesus Christ, that could kill you. Well, there's situations where it literally can kill you. Jensen, let's have a look at her. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, not good. That's what she looked like before she went to the chiropractor. I don't know the name of the dog, but I like the dog. Yeah, she's 28. Jensen moved her leg for the first time in almost 2 months after she was paralysed during a routine chiropractic adjustment. I'm not sure about that word. At first we weren't sure if it was simply spasticity, but then she did it again. Caitlin's mother Darlene shared in a Facebook post. Jensen's progress helped her to be approved for specialised care at one of the top hospitals in the country. The 28-year-old, who just graduated with a chemistry degree, is said to have visited the chiropractor to address back pain from sitting at her desk all day. Yeah, so Dr. TJ Harpman, 42, who treated Jensen for her back pain, not really much of a treatment to be honest, told the family at the time of the incident that it's not happened before. Wow, I mean, these things are serious. So she's a Georgia Southern graduate and she was left paralysed after a routine chiropractic neck adjustment, as just able to move her leg for the first time in nearly 2 months since the shocking incident. She's 28 years old, as I've said, three times already. She was hospitalised on June 16 after an appointment with Dr. TJ Harpman, which left her with 4 ruptured arteries that led to a stroke and 3 heart attacks. Wow. At first we weren't sure if it was simply spasticity, but then she did it again and again, Caitlin's mother Darlene shared in a video. Caitlin was only able to wiggle her toes and open her eyes after she became paralysed after visiting Hartman to treat back pain. That's an indication that the spine hasn't broken if she can wiggle her toes, though. Probably some huge pressure on the spine, though. Now, after 6 weeks in hospital, Caitlin, who is being treated at Memorial Health University Centre in Savannah, Georgia, can move her right leg, arm and hand. So she can't move her left, this side. So yeah, drastic, absolutely drastic. So in the background of this video, you can a voice can be heard. Can you move it? Telling Caitlin in the background of the video, posted by Dealing. Look at you, oh my goodness. Yeah, she's starting to be able to move again. Super dangerous. Caitlin showed off a big smile as she moved her leg back and forth. This is after 2 months. Her progress was a step towards the 28-year-old being referred to one of the top rehabilitation centres in the country. She was accepted into the centre on August 3rd. We're going to Shepherd, which is a good sign, Darlene wrote on Facebook, while sharing a previous photo of Caitlin smiling with a dog. We've just got the official work. They accepted her. They're going to do an ICU to ICU transfer. She's still in intensive care. Super dangerous. So let's have a look at this guy. Chiropractor who snapped 4 arteries in the 28-year-old's neck, leaving her paralysed. Snapping arteries doesn't usually leave you paralysed. You can bleed to death from ripped arteries, but you're not paralysed by it. You'll still die really fast. I'm not saying it's good, but yeah, rupturing arteries doesn't leave you paralysed. It's your spinal cord cutting that leaves you paralysed. But a recent Georgia Southern University graduate was left paralysed after a routine chiropractor appointment, had aspirations of being a chemist, or she had aspirations of being a chemist, and solving environmental issues. She's forever changed, yeah, serious. Darlene Jensen said of the incident that snapped 4 arteries in her daughter's neck, causing her 28-year-old daughter to experience cardiac arrest and a stroke. and a loss of pulse for over 10 minutes. Super, super dangerous. Yeah. You don't think that a 20-year-old healthy woman is going to be having an emergency and having a stroke? Well, no. But I'm sure you've seen those videos where they put a strap around the person's neck and pull like strongly. Oh, it's scary. There's an interesting little article here from Science Alert saying terrifying case study shows you why popping your neck could actually kill you. This is Josh Hader. His neck was bothering him again, and he'd been feeling the discomfort for a couple of weeks and recently thought some light stretching could provide relief. I want to stretch it, he told the Washington Post, and as I was using my hand to apply a little more pressure than I probably should have, I heard a pop. Less than an hour later, Hader would be in the hospital emergency room, unable to walk, suffering from what doctors told him was a major stroke caused by a tear in his artery. Christ almighty. He could have died, Vince McCollum, a doctor at the hospital, said. Sorry. McCollum said Hader had torn his vertebral artery, one of the major arteries in the neck that goes up to the brain. A vertebral arterial tear, or dissection, is known to cause strokes that can affect younger people in their 20s and 30s. Nothing to do with person's health. No, but ripping your artery is not good, is it, my friend? It's not good at all. While it's rare for neck popping to lead to a tear, it's not unheard of, said Nakagawa, the medical director of the Comprehensive Stroke Centre at the Queen's Medical Centre in Honolulu. People just need to know that sudden neck pain can potentially be the starting point of a stroke, or even rupturing your own arteries, or having someone else rupture 4 arteries, putting you in the hospital for 2 months and longer. God. Whenever I watch those videos of chiropractic adjustments, I'm always so worried. So let me know what you think. Are you off to the chiropractors tomorrow? Have a little think about it. A real think. And leave a comment in the old comment section and press the old like button. Subscribe if you would like to subscribe. And really, we should do something nice for Caitlin here. But yeah, that's about all for today. And I will catch you guys later. Don't go to chiropractors.